The more time that you spend to understand your target market, the better your advertisements are going to be. So in this video, we're going to take a deep dive in how you can understand your market properly and how you can communicate to your market efficiently to get more sales. This isn't going to be one of the how to physically make the creative ads, but this is going to help you run through some exercises that you should be doing previously to creating your ads, where you can tailor a message to speak directly to your customers. So first off, we've got to understand that success leaves clues. Now, what does this mean? This means that we can look at advertisements that have already done well and we can see why they've done well and reverse engineer. We need to look at the Facebook ads to do this and then see how we can add it into our own. Successful ad is a promoted message that persuades a specific number of targeted prospects to take a specific action in a specific time frame, which leads to a sale or moving towards a purchase. So we need to look what makes an ad go viral, and we've got to learn how to do this through other ads. You can do this and you can't do this, depending on whether you know what to look for. We've got to look at the psychological reasons why ads do well and notice what is the common features in successful ads. Anger, fear, anxiety, humor, these are the most popular type of ads. Now, what can we take away from this? Well, this means that people are buying with emotion. They get triggered by one of these emotions and then they justify the sale with logic. So this is a telltale sign of what we need to be focusing on with the advertising. Especially on social media, you need to get people to feel something, feel any of the emotions, and then you target the message around that. Start off with the headline. The majority of customers are going to read your headline, but if it's not engaging enough, they're not going to watch your ad, or they're not going to click through to the ad. You've got to be thinking, what does your headline make you feel? If you're just putting, we make websites, we make nice websites, or we make the best websites in the industry, if you say something like, we will make your dog ugly website into a conversion machine for $4.95, which one of those is a stronger message? This one is talking like a normal person would talk. There's a human element in that, and it's making you feel something when you read it. Starting with the headline and getting some emotion in there to try and trigger the customer into researching more or looking more at the advertisement is going to be a strong starting point. Remember, social media ads need to feel human. They're humans scrolling and they want their feed to feel like another person is on the feed. People are so used to seeing ads now, like as soon as they notice it's an ad, they stop looking. So you need to add this human element where you can. So this is going to come from understanding your market. These are some set questions that I always ask myself on what product that I'm selling. And I'll do this before I'm creating the ad. So then I have the information to then create the ad from it. So let's have a look at these. So what are some of the pain points that you found from competitors? So if you're seeing competitors that are selling to certain angles and they're doing really well, then that's a sign that you can also do that angle, or maybe make a slight variation. But if you go through the market and you understand what pain points are being shown, then you understand the pain points of the market because you're leveraging your competitors' work. You know, we want to be looking at successful competitors when we're doing this, but this is going to really get you some selling points that you can go from. Now, the selling angles. Pain points are going to be that your competitors are triggering, and then the selling angles would be, for example, if I saw a competitor selling a dehumidifier, I might want to change the selling angle to a dehumidifier for homes with pets. So then you've got the same product, but you've got another selling angle. So once we've got a list of selling angles, what we might find is 3 or 4 competitors are all using the same angle. Now, you might think, well, that might be oversaturated, so I'm not going to choose those, but you might also find that they are good audiences. So recording their selling angles, very important. I advise that you take a screenshot of this, put it into a Canva document and start going through these questions when you're researching your market. Main points found from blogs. So this is just website blogs on Google. The blogs that are showing up first are the blogs that are getting the most traffic. So this is going to be a good sign of what people are searching for. What are the pain points that people are looking to resolve? Customer questions. Where do we find customer questions? We're going to look at competitors' Facebook ads, competitors' Instagram comments or Instagram ads. We're going to look at reviews. We're going to look at online forums, Reddit. We're going to look at Facebook groups. There's loads of places to look for this data. But if you're finding that customers are constantly asking the same question, and then that is not mentioned in your competitors' ads, then that is something that you can add onto your campaign to stand out and be different. Now you've got to think, why would somebody buy? Simplify it. Why would somebody buy your product? What is the main reason? Problems customers said it resolved. Amazon reviews is the best just because they've got a lot of reviews, and I feel like Amazon customers are more likely to leave reviews. So Amazon reviews are always good. Spend the time, go through the reviews, and you're going to find some gold in there. Now we've got to understand what stage of awareness is the customer in. So are they completely unaware of the product? Are they very aware? Or are they kind of aware but not ready to take action? So by understanding the stage of awareness, we can tailor the marketing message to what stage that they are in. If they're not aware at all, your advertisement is going to have to show a lot more tutorial style information or a more in-depth knowledge on the issue that it's solving. But if they're very aware, then you can sort of showcase the product. You know, let's take like a branded shoe, for example, a Nike shoe. People are aware of Nike shoes. As soon as you show the shoe, you know, it's going to be an easier sale, right? Now we've got to think, how can you amplify the pain? So if a customer's looking for a back relief product, you can say this back relief product works to improve posture, improve comfort at work, improve sleep. Or you can say, are you suffering with back pain while sleeping, waking up in the middle of the night? You've been tired through the day, it's constantly bothering you, can't play with your kids. All these points are amplifying the pain. So you're selling to a stronger emotion, and you'll see how these tie in together. How can you oversell and over-deliver? So can you offer extra guarantees, give a free product, offer 30 days returns? These are things that you've got to think about that you might want to include in your ads. What are the key benefits? The reason why I put key benefits and not key features, customers want the benefits. Customers care about themselves. They don't care about the features necessarily. Some products, the features are the benefits. But by focusing on the key benefits, they're going to be our main point where we can directly speak to the target market that we're choosing. How can you emphasize the benefits? So if you're saying this helps with back pain, you can say you're able to run around and play with your kids freely for a long period of time. You know, it's about making it a more felt emotion. This is the point that we're trying to get to. Finally, what problem does it solve? It can solve multiple problems, so you can have multiple selling angles, and there's multiple ways you can emphasize each. But by putting this through a research system, you're able to pick up on points from multiple places, and you're going to be able to see data that carries over, and you're going to get a way better understanding of your market and your product. This comes to the offer part. So people are buying the outcomes, not the features. Say in every single video, people want the hole, they do not want the drill. So you've got to sell the hole, okay? People don't want a shovel, they want the ditch. That's what you've got to remember. So essentially, what we're trying to do with the customer, we're trying to identify that they've got a problem. We're trying to offer them a solution to the problem, and then we're trying to get them to the desired solution. So essentially, if we've got multiple selling angles, we've got multiple problems. If we've got multiple problems, we've got multiple offers, multiple solutions. And now this is where we want to test. But by putting the information in here, what we've found from doing research with real data from real customers, we're able to create a good offer to bridge the gap between the problem and solution. It's as simple as that. So screenshot this, save it into a document, rewatch this video, do what you need to do. Now, this is a framework I like to follow for advertising. So now we've got that data and we understand the market. We've spent the time on Amazon, we've spent the time on Facebook, we've spent the time on competitors, we've spent the time on competitor sites, we've read the reviews, we've searched the blogs, we've found all these data points. Now it's time to make the ad. So this is what we're looking for in creating an ad. So this is my favorite structure. I'm going to start off with the hook. The hook gains the attention, most important part of the ad, because if you've got good content on the rest of the advertisement, but the hook is poor, people are going to swipe away, right? Got to get the hook. But the reason why we're now following this at the final stage is because we can fill each of those with the information that we've gathered from real data points from real customers. So hook straight away. Then we're identifying the problem and the solution. So again, the main point of the advertisement, we're trying to bridge the customers from having the problem to then getting to the solution. So straight away, we're identifying the problem. This is the solution. Now we introduce the product. We might have already seen the product in here, seen it in use, but this is where we're saying introducing X product. These are the benefits of the product, starting with the benefits and then the features. This is going to create desire and social proof. Now, social proof can be something like ads, or it can be a real person talking, it can be somebody that you know, or just UGC, whatever you decide to choose. And then we've got a big promise. So the summary is going to be a guarantee. Now, how do you make a guarantee? Well, if you offer 30 days returns, you've got a guarantee right there. So just package it up into a guarantee. This product will do this or your money back. And you should be comfortable saying that if you've got a good product. If it's a shit product, then you're not going to be liking it, right? Then finally, most important, call to action. What do we want the customer to do? Simplify it. Click here to get yours today. Now, when you follow this structure, you're going to be able to create a good ad from data points that we've found. By following data points, we're finding real customer needs and real customer pain points, and we're leveraging the work that our competitors have already done. So, create a document, add these features into the document, and run every product that you choose through this system. Because then we've got the data points to go back from. Because if you're just sitting down and creating an ad and trying to get what's good at the top of your head, you can get winning ads from that. But by following a system, we've always got something to refer back to. Simplify it, get it on Canva, do the research, get your hands dirty. And once we start doing this, we're going to start doing it on autopilot. You do it that much, you know exactly what to look for when you start creating ads. So with that, I hope you get some successful ads. If you've not subscribed already, subscribe down below and yeah, think about it.